The Kwame Nkrumah Circle here in Accra has gained notoriety as the place of all forms of criminal activities. Unsuspecting patrons are duped daily of their mobile phones and other items. But the residents of the commercial enclave want to change that narrative. They have formed a neighborhood watchdog committee in collaboration with the police and the Circle Youth Traders Association to change the story of the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Maxwell Agbagba has more.
Actually, I came to shop and I saw one guy holding the phone and I tried asking him the price. And he just, oh, this is what, 300 cedis or so. I think it was an iPhone. But as I saw it, I thought it's cool. So I wanted to buy it, not knowing they were planning to do me those of their things. So I didn't know anything about it. So later on, I gave him the money and he gave me the phone. All what he told me is, you know, people are around, so don't just open it. You go away or go to a far distance before what you open it. So I said, I don't understand this. He said, yes, because the phone is what, a cheap price. And I said, okay, no problem. So I went far for some time and I opened it and I saw that it's not actually a phone. So I started to say, So the guy, I saw the phone, it was a king soap. The way they've done it is really, really serious.
It's not the first time someone has been duped here at Circle. It is definitely not going to be the last time. It's gradually becoming the trend here in this community. For 25-year-old Samuel Darko, who is a bouncer, he is determined to make sure that his community gets back to its past glories.
Actually, what motivated me is about to change the name of Circle. And actually, I've been on the street for a very long time, so when any bad news you hear from where you are, it really hurts you. So just to work hard and to, change the name of the area you are, yeah, that is the reason why I joined the group. Actually, I feel bad because we have some people over there who are doing the good work, but right now, the bad people have overcome the good people. So it has led those who are doing the good work, we can't see them. That is the problem. Yeah, so I always feel bad when you hear, or when I hear someone mention a bad name about my area. All what I'm hoping is the people around will help us so that we can bring the better name of Circle. Actually, when you hear some name with a good brand or something, it's not a president or the same people in the area who did that. So we are all wishing everybody will put a hand in it and will bring a better name of Circle. And they will, so the way the business is. Oh, the morale is 100% very high, yeah. The morale is high.
The director of the Community Policing Unit, Chief Superintendent Laurentia Akoli, says her outfit will be doing more to engage communities to form neighborhood watchdog committees to ensure that crime is reduced to its barest minimum.
We want to ensure there is safety in our communities, and then there is partnership between them and the police. So when the number increases, it is good for the police and it will help the community at large. There are negotiations on the ground and everybody seems to be interested. We are getting so much calls and we are making sure that we work with them together just to make sure that nationwide the society is safe.
The Greater Accra Regional Police Commander DCOP George Alex Mensah believes the Neighborhood Watchdog Committee would augment the work of police officers deployed here at Circle.
We expect the Neighborhood Watch to be the extra ears and eyes of the police service. Because the police cannot be everywhere, we cannot deploy more than 3 men at this place. That's why we are forming these Neighborhood Watch committees, so that they will assist the police. So the officers who have been coming here will be here, but these are the guys who are going to assist the officers in getting information at the time that anything happens. Then the police will be deployed quickly to make sure that the business environment is safe.
Maxwell Agbagba with that report there. Joining me in the studio is the Secretary for the Circle Youth Traders Association, Lord Apia Dankwa. Mr. Dankwa, you're welcome.
Thank you. I'm most grateful.
Now, whose idea was this entire collaboration?
This entire collaboration came about, was started by Chairman Hashmi Hamid. He's our founder and our current chairman.
Okay.
He brought about the idea that we should form a neighborhood watch committee, or we should form an association to help curtail the criminal activities going on at Circle, because most people have the perception that Circle is a criminal zone.
Is it just a perception?
It's a perception which is gaining.
It is a reality for a lot of people.
Yes, yes. For us, it's a perception, but then for those outside, they see it to be a reality. It's a perception which is gaining weight, because some of our members or some of the traders there in Circle are part of the illegal activities or the criminal activities going on in Circle. The more reason why we decided to form this neighborhood watch committee to help fight the crime ourselves with the help of the police.
Okay, so who are on this group or are in this group that's trying to fight criminal activities in Circle?
That means, are you trying to say the members of the association?
Yes, the members. Who makes up the members?
The members are the traders, those that have shops and those who don't have shops.
Okay.
The traders within Circle.
How do you find them?
No, we when the chairman came out with the idea, he consulted me. He consulted me. Then we went rounds to sell the ideas to the people around. Those that were interested bought into the idea, and then they decided to help. So that was how come we were able to organize the people to help from this. And
I'm asking because who the members are will go a very long way to determine the success of this group. If you want to cut down on criminal activities, and you say it's a perception that the place is full of criminals or people who perpetrate crime. If you don't have those people on board, you can't change their attitude, you can't change the things they do. And if you don't accept that those people exist in the first place, that's another problem.
That's living a lie.
Exactly.
I'll be an hypocrite to say there are no such activities there in Circle. They are. And then the more reason why we are trying to deal with it. We have members. The members are the traders. The traders selling both on the street and those in the shop. Okay. And we are faced with those challenges because of the little things that a few of them are doing is making it very difficult for people to come to Circle and trade, which is also affecting our businesses. So we are willing to help the police to fight them because we know them and they are in the few. And those that fall victims are the greedy ones. I could confidently say that if you fall victim to criminal activity in Circle, then you probably might have a little criminal mindset, or you might be greedy yourself.
Why would you say so?
Because when you come to Circle, and nobody can tell me, I've never heard anybody saying that he has gone to a shop or he has come to a show glass and he has been given keys. So I've never heard of any of such story ever in my life.
But what's wrong when you see people selling on the street? What's wrong with you approaching them and saying, I want to buy this, only for you to find out that it's soap and not a phone? Now,
the people that fall victim to such issues, the people approach them. That I have this phone, I stole it.
No.
So, yes, that's
nobody would tell you I stole the phone.
That's what they tell them. I'm being sincere with you.
I can't accept that.
That's what they tell them.
I really can't believe that.
That's what they tell them. They will tell them that, hey, this one, I just got it. This one is connection. I need money. So you just give me money. Then how can you price, let's say iPhone 7 Plus Red, which the used one has a market value of 2,200. Then you want to buy it for 500 cedis. If you don't have criminal intention, or you don't believe that you are buying stolen items, why will you price such a machine with that amount? So definitely or obviously you are going to be cheated, you are going to be defrauded, and you are going to buy a soap for as high as 500 Ghana cedis because you don't want to use the right means or the right channel to buy. That's why in my early submission I did mention that nobody can confidently say that I've entered into a shop or I've gone to a show glass and I've been given key soap. It has never happened. So the citizens or the community should also help us. Let us take out the criminals among us. We are only pleading with them. We are doing our best to fight them. They should also do their best to not to deal with them, for them to fall victim to such issues.
The issue about branding and changing perceptions it's something that you achieve over many years. Yes. There are lots of communities that have similar branding. You can take Ashaiman, you can take Nima, etc. Over the years, they've been doing a lot of things. So in fact, the president lives in Nima, but Nima still has that. People still have that perception about Nima. What is the strategy? Do you have a long-term strategy to deal with this perception change drive in ASECO? Do you really have a plan, or is it something that you're just, you know?
9-day wonder. No, we don't. We have a plan. We have a plan, and our plan is to sustain the task force and use their activities to drive away that perception that we have attracted for ourselves. It's a stigma that whenever you mention SECO, you say, hey, that place, I'm scared to go there. Even you have customers that when they call you and you tell them about SECO, they say, no, SECO, I can't come there. Some ladies are even scared to count money outside in SECO. But then the people working in SECO are not criminals. These are decent men who are trying to make ends meet. They are not criminals. People are investing more than 1 million Ghana cedis in their business. You buy a phone, let's say an iPhone X256, you buy it for 4,500, you sell it for 5,000. You are buying something for 4,500 and you are selling for 5,000. You are only getting 500 Ghana cedi profit. That is the kind of business we are doing. We are investing into the business. But then people really think that we are criminals, which is not the case. Our long-term plan is to use the task force and the media. The media is to educate the people about where to buy and where not to buy. If you come to Circle now, we have an information system there in Circle that seeks to draw the attention of customers or pedestrians. That if you want to buy from these people.
Okay.
Do not buy from these people.
How fair is that to other people who don't have money to set up shops like perhaps your members?
We don't discriminate against them. The PA system is always announced that you should buy from a person sitting behind the show glass.
Okay, let's try something. People are watching. If someone wants to go to Circle, where should they buy?
If you want to buy, if you come to Circle and you want to buy, if you want to buy a used phone or a new phone, depends on what you want. If you want to buy a new phone, you can go to the shop. We have normal, so don't be led by anybody. Just
so you're saying that you should just buy things from shops?
You can buy from shops, and you can also buy from a person who is sitting behind a show glass, not somebody hawking around with the phone. The phone is not a tomatoes that you can sell. Now,
the people who take their phone, the people who have the show glass that you're talking about, they can also take some of their phones and go around.
No, they don't do that. One thing that this record must be set straight. The people behind the show glass, some people invest as high as sometimes 50,000 or above. Because sometimes you see 5 or 6 phones in a show glass and it's even more than 20,000. So the people there have customers that they do come to them to trade. So everybody behind the show, some people have been there for 15 years. They have been there all their lives. For 15 years, their customers know that this is where they sell. They don't have interest in taking a phone and then trying to defraud someone, and then will not have the nerves or the infantry to come back and sit at his place and sell. Since the person that you defraud will come back hunting. But those that do those things, they are scared because they know that if you sell a bad phone to him and you come and you meet him here, he will be hunted. So the best thing is they do hawk around with the phone. They hold only one phone in their hands, sometimes two. When they have a victim, they change their position. Let's say they are at Odorais. After they are able to get a victim, they move to Vodafone. After they are able to get a victim at Vodafone, they move to Oron Cinema, and that's what they do.
So you're advising people not to buy from the guys or the gentlemen who
do not buy from anybody holding a phone in his hand selling. We have a bylaw. As an association, we are using the task force to ban them. From Monday, you won't see people hawking around with phones.
I see.
With the help of the Ghana police, we are trying to get all those people off the street. Either you sit behind the show glass, or you rent a shop.
So have you told them, and have they agreed to get themselves a show glass to sell?
Yes, we have told them.
Or because what you do is that if there are any genuine people who are also selling phones by their hands because they can't afford a show glass or a shop, then you're also taking away their jobs.
You see, today when the mayor came, I told the mayor that the business is growing. Day in, day out, we are having new faces coming in. So there should be a deliberate attempt to find a place for us to trade. because Circle is now choked. The traders are now more than, they are in their thousands now. So I told the mayor that if possibly they can get a place for us, we'll be grateful. I understand that it's difficult for some people to get a place, but in Circle, it's not a difficult thing. Everybody is in support of the idea. Everybody in Circle.
Do your members pay dues?
Yeah, they pay dues. But with the tax force, we are looking for a way to generate revenue for them. And then we are thinking of taxing every single shop, and they are willing to pay. We are ready to levy them on a fee, if 10 cedis, 50 cedis, any amount, so that we can use to sustain the tax force. And the program that we did today, majority of the shops supported. Okay. Majority of them. Some give as high as 2,000 cedis, some give as high as 8,000 to support the occasion.
And your group is making a lot of money.
We are not making a lot of money. You know, the money went back into the program. So we are really not making a lot of money.
So I've been having this conversation with Lord Apia Dankwa. He's secretary for the Circle Youth Traders Association. They're looking to change the perception that Circle is a hub for criminal activities. They're looking to change that. They do have a long-term plan, and I'm hopeful that it will work for them, so all of us can walk around Circle feeling safe and feeling like we're in our country and that we belong here. Mr. Dankwa, thank you very much for coming. Unless you have any final words, I'm done with you. My final words is I'm grateful to the people in Circle that supported the program. Freddy's Corner, Francophones, Etiefo, Manasi, Boogies. We have to bring you an invoice for that. I cannot mention all the names, and to caution viewers that if you come to Circle, deal with the right people, come with a clean mind, and you will never be defrauded. You can never defraud an honest man. They should have that in their mind. They should come with a clean heart and a clean mind, and they will definitely get what they are looking for. I think it will be very unfair to tell people who have been defrauded that they came with a criminal mind, because not all of them. They have also not been fair to us. Not all of them did. Not all of them did, to be honest. I admit. Okay. All right.